Hello, it's Emma here, and today we're taking a look at The Witcher 3 on the Nintendo Switch. Before we get started, it's worth mentioning that if you're looking for impressions or a quick review of this 4-year-old game, this is not the video for you. We're mainly focusing on the port itself and how it differs from the existing PC and console versions of the game. Firstly, it's worth mentioning that this is the exact same build as the most recent one released on the PS4. CD Projekt Red haven't added any additional content to the Switch version, it's just the complete edition, meaning that you get all the DLC as well as the main game in a 32GB package. Utilising dynamic resolution, the game will run at 720p when docked and 540p handheld. I spent a few hours playing this in handheld mode and it's quite impressive to actually see this game running on the Switch. As you can see, the foliage and textures have undergone significant adjustments to make the game easier to run. Taking a look at how the game runs docked at 720p compared to the lowest settings on PC, you can see there's a huge difference. Everything on PC is still much sharper, evidencing the details of the foliage and even just the flooring. The anti-aliasing on the Switch version is also noticeably lower, and the shadows and SSAO have been greatly tweaked. So to put it very simply, we're looking at settings that are even lower than the lowest possible settings on the PC version of the game here. It's also running at 30fps, opposed to a solid 60fps on the PC. But considering that both the Xbox One X and PlayStation 4 Pro both run the game at 30, with noticeable dips in the PS4 version, this isn't a huge downgrade compared to what console players are currently used to. Something that really stuck out for me at the preview was the loading times when switching between saves in different areas. A few saves loaded as quickly as 15 to 20 seconds, however others took closer to a minute, which will likely feel inconvenient when you're just trying to carry on from where you left off on your train journey home from work. Of course, we can't expect lightning fast loading for a port as ambitious as this one, but 1 minute still feels really long when you're looking at this loading screen. Another thing that I noticed while playing in handheld mode was the battery seemed to drain quite quickly. With a game this demanding, it's not surprising that the console would need charging relatively frequently. While I wasn't able to find out how many hours we can expect from a full charge, I imagine it's similar to that of Breath of the Wild maybe. Of course, this is just an estimate from me and hasn't been confirmed by CD Projekt Red. As someone who hasn't played The Witcher 3, I'm not entirely sold on all the compromises I'd have to make just to play this on the go. The Witcher 3 is a beautiful game, and as someone who primarily plays games on PC and greatly values performance and graphical quality over convenience, I think I'd happily continue to play this on PC. I wouldn't personally want to make all of those compromises on my first playthrough when better versions are already available and have been for some time. The game has also been really cheap recently because it's over 4 years old, so spending £50 on this version doesn't seem as attractive as purchasing it on a sale on another platform where it will definitely look a lot nicer. That said, if you've played the game before and just want it on the go, or you don't own any other consoles, the game is still entirely playable. I really like that it exists on the Nintendo Switch, and I'm confident that those who are looking to buy it won't regret it. Overall, having the complete edition of The Witcher 3 on the Nintendo Switch is a huge technical accomplishment. Saber Interactive have demonstrated how far developers can push the Nintendo Switch, and have also shown how far a game like The Witcher 3 can be scaled back to accommodate a much weaker console than the game was initially developed for. It's always nice to have additional options when playing great games, and having this one on a handheld will make it possible for more people to enjoy it, which is a win in everyone's book. Let us know whether you'll be buying The Witcher 3 on the Switch in the comments below. Thanks for watching this video, and if you want to see a tiny bit more of the game, check out our other gameplay video. Have a good day, and we'll catch you in our next video or stream.
Play all.